Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right. So we're here tonight. We're at the Drift4epilepsy meet. I'm here with Victor and his little girl. What's your little girl's name? Amelie. So he's getting her into the whole car scene early, like I did with my kids.
Start them young.
Okay. So first question I was going to ask you is the name of your crew is Drift4epilepsy. What, for people that don't know what epilepsy is, can you just give me a quick rundown of what epilepsy is and how it affects people?
Epilepsy, I was diagnosed at 15, so it's the reason why I started it. And epilepsy is pretty much the shutdown of the central nervous system. So your body pretty much goes into like a shock, you start to convulse, you have blackouts, there's a bunch of different forms of epilepsy, just like cancer or any type of disease, but I wouldn't really call it a disease. Just more of an adaptation.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to know. So for people that don't know what epilepsy is, you kind of gave me a little lesson too.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to start the meet out here?
I saw kind of the culture going kind of like in a spiral down, and the meets kind of been dying. I mean, meets for me are very important.
Yeah.
It just brings a lot of people together.
Right.
Like
build relationships.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Meet new people, meet different builds, and and just become a family. Like I look at the culture and I see a big family. I know a lot of people are very separated these past recent years, but I'm trying to break down those walls.
And we're talking about that. Like we go around, we don't just see drift cars.
Yeah.
We see like people that just got done mudding coming out here.
Exactly.
You got some exotics that I've seen. I think saw come out here.
Yeah.
And then muscle cars, and then people with the rock crawlers. I mean,
yeah.
You got a really good diverse crowd of cars here. So it's pretty cool to see. For me, because when I was, how old are you now?
I'm 29.
So when I was like 29, we had a thing called Tower Shops up in Davie, and it was a car meet, and they had cars from like it was 40s and imports, and so the import scene was smaller.
Yeah.
So it was cool to go there because I like cars.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to just be an import or a BMW or drift car. I like them all.
I like them all, from Jeeps to even bikes.
Exactly. So next question is, did you have any difficulty setting this up, and what would you say was the hardest thing, or what is the hardest thing about organizing this meet?
Organizing it, I feel, was made easy because I teamed up and partnered up with a bunch of locals, as far as like Coke Gang, Make a Performance, United Empire, Aggressive Driving Club. So with them having my back and promoting like that, I feel like it was rather easy. We've had, I want to call it luck, I guess. We know a lot of people between all of us. We're all really deep into the culture, whether it's drifting or just, building cars for shows or whatever. So I feel like that has helped us bring a lot of attention towards this meet. People have surprisingly respected the location. Just for the fact that we are well known, and people respect us for what we do, and we just try to keep it at a respectable level.
Right, because you're doing it for them,
exactly.
Not just for you, but just for them.
Yeah, just to get out the house and go see cars and go. Like I said, there hasn't been a lot of meets recently. A lot of them have been trying to happen, and they get shut down immediately.
Right.
And so far, this is our fourth one, and it's getting better each time.
Good. Okay, so tell us about your experience as far as in the car culture. Did you start off going to car shows? Like I started off doing like sound systems. That was my big thing. And then I gradually got into like car shows and then the street racing and drag racing, little ball across, and then I ended up in drifting.
Yeah.
So what would you say?
I guess it all started when my dad bought a BMW E30. I didn't know it was an E30 at the time, I just, it's a Beamer,
I love that car.
And I saw him work on it. Nothing crazy, it was just installing a radio, cleaning the interior. And it all started when I bought my first manual car. I learned on YouTube.
Nice.
I didn't really get it on YouTube, so I bought it and I just started driving it. I actually got stuck at a red light in the middle of the intersection. Embarrassing. So never forget that.
Oh.
And then it just, I met Danny O'Connor from Gutter Club now. Back in the day, there was no Gutter Club. It was just a bunch of people drifting in the streets having fun. Put me in the first 240 that and he took me for a ride. And the rest is history.
It's funny because I taught my brother how to drive, so he's about 11 years younger than I am. and he was just getting used to it. And we went up like north. We bought a car with a stick. I was like, "Well, you're going to learn today."
Yeah.
We're driving 2 hours home with a stick, and we got caught in traffic. So that's the best way to learn.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what would you say you enjoy most about drifting in particular?
The adrenaline rush, the smell of tires, and like I said, the culture, just meeting new people. Like I've met a great amount of amazing people, great people, motivated people in the culture. That I'm self-taught when it comes to mechanics, and by that I don't mean like I taught myself. I've learned a little bit from each person that I've met along the way, and a lot of advice, and it's been great.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell us about your car. What you currently what you have done to anything particular, or just who helped you and whatnot?
Right now it's just a bucket, 2000 323i, completely stock engine-wise. Just a bunch of bolt-ons, short shifter, straight pipe, catalyst headers, power steering delete based on preference.
Yeah, you're telling me.
SAP delete, and
do you
well,
have
the
like different arms in the front? It looks wider in front.
it's actually just the offset, completely stock in the front.
Okay.
Camber plates, coils all around, rear camber arms, so I can kind of zero out the end.
Yeah, good.
Camber, just 3 degrees in the front to hold my steering a little bit, just a little bit more angle. And stock.
Reliable.
Welded, reliable, daily, family drift car.
Okay, so how often do you plan to have these events? So we're talking about you were going to kind of stop doing for a couple weeks to kind of build up the excitement for the next event. But
originally we started this to do like a weekly basis, and actually today we weren't supposed to have anything just because we were going to stop that weekly basis and see how it goes if I just host it once a month or maybe even twice a week. Bi-weekly?
Yeah, bi-weekly.
And they didn't let me.
Well,
they didn't. They told me, "Hey,
man,
man, we're on our way," and I was like, "You know what? Last minute, we actually just posted it today, and whoever's here is here."
And you got a whole caravan coming from Broward.
Yeah, they're doing a Broward to Miami drive out,
nice.
so it's dope. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your goal for the future of Drift4epilepsy?
My goal is just to set the record straight. A lot of people think we're a crew, we're a team. We're not really a team. So we don't really get any drivers or like that. We are a company that raises awareness for epilepsy and supports all, specifically and especially local drifters. Okay. So like all the crews down here, Drift HQ, Butter Club, and everybody else that's out here. We like to show them a lot of support, and I was born and raised in South Florida, so I try to boost them up, and everything else, drifting, car-wise, car enthusiasts, and just grow as a company. We do apparel, we do graphic designing, we do small edits, videos-wise, photos as well, and we team up with a bunch of other people that do other things. As far as the graphic designing, we have help. The photo shoots, we have help. The videos, we have help. So it's just.
So you're trying to build like a brand kind of thing?
Yeah, just build a brand and show the community a lot of love, and just get our name out there.
Nice. Okay, so finishing thoughts. Anything you want people to know about Drift4epilepsy, which you kind of gave me a little bit right there, and just about the meet?
Like I said, man, we're not a team. We're just a group of people that love drifting, love cars. A group of people that just wants to meet new people and travel and just continue meeting people. Like right now, the scene in North Carolina is big, Atlanta's big, and those are spots that sooner or later I'm gonna go ahead and travel and start branching out over there. I sold stickers and shirts all over the States, even Japan. We met some people in Japan. I actually have a really good friend. Met him through the company, and just keep growing.
Good. All right. Well, I'm gonna shake my hands a little gimpy. We're gonna shake it softly. Thank you for coming out. Our beautiful little daughter.
Thank you.
So, all right. So that's about it. We're gonna walk around a little bit, take some videos, some cars, and just check out. And you get to look at the video, and it's pretty good meet. I'll talk to you later.